Yo, what's up guys? I'm Grandmaster Shaymin and welcome back to the channel for yet another episode of Little Busters. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Make sure you click that thumbs up button down below for me, because you already know your support's greatly appreciated. As well, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on the series thus far. And of course, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already for future content. As welcome back. It's been a day for me since the last episode. Obviously, getting busy with school and whatnot, so I do apologize if I'm a little bit off on uploading things. I'm doing pretty well recording content and getting stuff out, but I get back late from work, and so some of my recordings don't come out until 10 o'clock my time, which is midnight Eastern time. So I do apologize for that, but I hope you guys are really enjoying this, because I absolutely love Little Busters, and I just want to share my love for this game, for this franchise, the anime and everything with you guys as well, because it's just fantastic. So in the last episode, we decided to help out the lunch ladies that had gone missing due to some sort of unknown disease or something. And now we had fixed lunch, or we fixed breakfast for everybody, and now it's lunchtime. So here we go. There's various items on the lunch menu. Are we supposed to make them all? Of course. No way, you're kidding. You're gonna make all of that? Can't we? I don't think so. I think it would be better to ignore those menus, because this is an emergency. There's nothing we can do about it. That's too bad. What should we do? I like Rin a lot. I'm trying. I don't know how to sound like Railgun. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, if you guys have watched a certain scientific railgun, that's where I think I first heard the voice actress who plays Rin from Little Busters, in the English version anyway. And she, you know, is a very, very popular English voice actor. She appears in pretty much frickin' everything. So, I'm just trying to sound like her, but it's very, very difficult to do. I mean, it's hard enough to sound, you know, like a cis girl, but she fell silent, struggling to come up with a good idea. Well, if I were told there's only one choice for lunch, I'd definitely get mad. I guess it might cause a lot of dissatisfaction. Wait a sec. She ran out of the kitchen. As I expected, my cell phone vibrated in my pocket. What should we do? Even though I suspected everybody except Masato knew why she was gone, I messaged back in front of them. Why don't we try serving at least 2 different meals, I typed. She rushed back into the kitchen. Now you guys, listen up. Why don't we try serving at least 2 different meals? Wow, you seem fired up, even though that's a pretty normal idea. That's a reasonable plan, Kyosuke agreed. What are we gonna make? Let me see. Looking inside the big fridge, she pondered. Let's make some fried food. Okay, let's make a fried combo plate then. What will we fry? Croquets, shrimp, pork? I think we should add some shredded cabbage. 2 shrimp for each serving? And adding rice and miso soup as a side dishes gives us a lunch set. We need to make one more menu item. The first one's oily, so we should make this one a light meal. Onigiri. I see, that's a typically girlish item, is it? And for the side dish? A small cup of jelly. Isn't that a snack? But wouldn't it make the lunch colorful? And it would be okay to add a bowl of miso soup. Yes. It seems we could make curry easily enough as well. He found a cardboard package. Ready-made curry, something to be used in times of emergency, like today, I suppose. What do you think, Rin? Curry's yummy. Alright, curry's in. Now we have a fried combo plate and onigiri meals and curry rice. Okay. No objections. Sounds good. Alright, let's do it. Making lunch for the whole cafeteria. The time has come. I guess it's a bit late, but shouldn't we decide who has what? All we have to do is take the orders and put the right food on the tray. I wonder if it'll be that easy. Mission start! Oh no, I gotta do this? Please click on the trays to serve the meals as soon as they contain the foods on the menu. Getting a low score will not hinder story progression. Okay. What? I had no idea what I was doing. Oh my god. I fucked that up so bad. The third plate got like 20 cups of fucking jelly. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I don't know. So that was horrible. That was horrible. People were probably pissed that we did such a horrible job at giving them their goddamn lunch. We managed to get through it, dude. No. Yeah, we failed. I'm sorry. I stepped out through to get some fresh air because I had gotten pretty tired. Fucked that up hella hardcore. Phew. Alright. Let's hit that save button over the last part. I fucked that up so bad. Alright. Streaking a strong opponent, we wandered around campus. Kengo, rank 1, has appeared. Battles start, and we're dead. Sea urchin and eel pie. Here we go, and KO. We died. We got fucked up again. He'll be called this from now on. Jack of all trades, master of none. I mean, that's not actually that bad. Okay. Masato is the strongest theory female researcher. A. And Kyosuke is now called mid-boss. I forgot that they change their titles every time, too. I don't get it, no Kon Rin Natsume. Mid-boss, and Masato is the strongest theory female researcher. A. Poor Komari, I feel so bad. Alright, there's nothing I can do, Kyosuke. About to start between Kyosuke and Rin. Let's go watch this one. Let's go watch a fight, guys. Let's go watch a fight break out between the Natsume sister and brother. Alright, Rin, let's fight. Alright. What is the items gonna be? We've got a digital camera and a small size balloon. Fight! Oh, man. Oh, coming back. Oh, Kyosuke won. Maybe I'll pick two unrelated words and put them together. Rin received the title Midnight Taneda Style Wait, what? Taneda Style Bow-Legged Batter. And mid-boss is now number 3. Boo-doo. Battle begin between Komari and Masato. This one's been kind of interesting to watch. Alright. It's a wonderful day for a stroll. The tree with muscle, that's me. Alright, toilet paper and a glue stick. And Komari loses. Oh no, yeah. Oh, Komari loses. This title fits you perfectly. Masato is the strongest. Oh, the same thing, but B. Aw, I wanted something cuter. Cool, Mr. Bear. Guess I'll head back to class. Oh my god, that's such a good part. Oh, Nishizono-san. I came to give her a compress that I promised yesterday. I knew you'd be here. She was sitting, oh man. Gosh, I'm having problems with my iMovie. Uploading is becoming a real problem because I just have nothing. Anyway, she was sitting under the shadow of the Zelkova tree in the same way as yesterday. Come to think of it, I don't remember ever seeing her having lunch with anybody. Alone? As you can see, she was sitting next to her own parasol. Although some students were eating lunch in the courtyard, there was no one around her. Yeah, I see. She shook her head when I nodded. No, that's not it. I'm alone now. I'm alone now that you're here, Naoe-kun. What? I didn't understand what she meant. What brings you here? I was worried about your injury and I promised to give you a compress. I guess it's too late now since that was yesterday, but I'm not allowed to enter the girls' dorm at night. Oh, I see. Her stony expression loosened up a bit into a smile. Haven't you got a bruise? Where did the ball hit you? That's sexual harassment. Eh? I said your question is sexual harassment. Sexual harassment is unwelcome attention of a sexual nature, using one's power to proactively demand something of a sexual nature from someone in a weaker position is what I'm trying to say. Is it my body that you're aiming for? No, of course not. So, you're saying that I'm unattractive then? What? You're very attractive, I think. What on earth am I saying? I was just kidding. First of all, you aren't in a position of power to threaten me. We're both students, so this doesn't fit the definition of sexual harassment. Don't worry. Yeah, thanks. I mean, that's not how it works, Nishizono-san. But, I mean, I'm glad that you're just poking fun about sexual harassment, which is definitely, a very humorous and easy topic to just talk about. I'm getting caught in her pace. I took a look at her and noticed she was rubbing her behind. It seemed like an unconscious action. The ball had hit her on the behind. You could just say the ball hit her on the ass. It must have happened when she was trying to get up or sit down. I feel really bad about it now. The ball that I hit came flying over here into the courtyard and consequently hit Nishizono-san's ass while she was sitting under that tree. My batting average was bad, and I had even fewer home runs. And though I managed to hit the ball into a wide open area, it somehow hit Nishizono-san's butt square on. The odds of this happening were just way too low. I noticed that Nishizono-san was looking at me as I was considering all this. Now, Eishi-san, staring at me like that is impolite. Well, sorry. It's not like I was, just leering at her backside. He's so innocent. I gave her a compress from the first aid kit I brought along. Thank you. That was a small thing, but still, you still kept your promise. Yeah. We'll try to be more careful when we're playing baseball. I'll mention it to the other members. The ball simply bounced off. It's nothing too serious. You don't need to worry. I wanted to stay here a bit longer, but I realized I hadn't had lunch yet. I had no time to spare. I don't know why you... I mean, I like Mio a lot. She kind of reminds me of myself, because I'm not a very, super outgoing person, in real life. It's a lot easier to sit here in front of a camera and be myself, When I'm out in public and stuff, it just becomes that much more difficult to do that. Not to mention, I'm just extremely shy. So I feel like Nishizono-san is very similar in that aspect. She has a quiet voice, she's very calm, but the way she talks to, Riki is humorous and joking, and she's adorable, really. She's just super adorable. But at the same time, she doesn't go out of her way to talk to other people and do that kind of thing just because it takes her out of her comfort zone. When she's put on that spotlight, when Riki comes out of his way to talk to her, then things become a little bit different. And I feel like I'm kind of the same in that matter. Also, she has this kind of, I wouldn't call it depression, but she's very sad a lot of the time and lonely and worried about if she's going to be remembered or what would it matter to anyone if she disappeared. So I definitely understand that quite a bit. I mean, I want to go down Cood's route, but I also want to play the game like how I would also kind of interpret every situation. And it would be hard for me to be like, well, I'm just going to go back now. Because she's just all by herself. If I was outgoing, Riki's kind of outgoing. He puts himself out there to talk to Nishizono-san and stuff. The school building's shadow was short, and there was plenty of warm sunshine in the courtyard. Although I decided to remain here, I hadn't prepared any lunch. I should go to the cafeteria after all. Just as this crossed my mind, my stomach grumbled. Haven't you had lunch yet? No, I haven't.
Is that because you were looking for me?
Well, that's part of it.
Oh, I see. If you don't mind, I'll give you my leftovers.
You don't have to do that. I'm fine. See how lovely she is? I love all the characters in this game. All of them, really. I mean, there's a couple, like, two characters that kind of are a little bit not my favorites. But, like, all the female characters are amazing, and I honestly, this is one of those rare cases, which is, it's not really a harem, but it kind of is at the same time, because it's a dating sim, so you get to choose your route. So it's kind of like, all of the girls kind of love you, but you get to pick which one you get to go down, right? But it's rare to have a main character like that that's actually likable. And Riki is a likable character. He goes out of his way to help all these other people. He has character development. He's not just this one-dimensional character who just stumbles into these perverted situations and then people fall for him for no reason. Like, Mio is, new to him and doesn't like him yet, obviously, but he goes out of his way to talk to Mio, to help Mio out, to give her confidence, and it makes sense that in the end, after the end of her route, or at the end of, Kude's route or whatever, especially if you watch the anime and you know what happens on those routes, it makes sense that in the end they'd fall in love with this guy. But it's not like this random shenanigans like in To Love Ru with Lala just appearing in this dude's bath and becoming like basically in love with this guy for no reason. Like, that kind of shit. There's so many great things about this visual novel and about the anime, which is based on the visual novel, so I'm just going to say visual novel. But there's just so many great things about this visual novel, and the characters are one of the best things about this visual novel. I love it so much. There's so many amazing characters. As I said, another growl escaped my stomach. I'm sorry, but can I have a little?
Here, it's nothing special, though.
She handed me a plastic bag. I found something like brown sticks in it. These are bread crusts, right? She nodded.
I told you I'd give you my leftovers.
Yeah, they look tasty. It feels like French cuisine when you have them drifting about in a soup bowl. And it's economical, too. Yep, you're great, Nishizono-san. Even I had no idea what I was talking about.
It's not like I'm eating bread crusts because I'm poor.
Oh, are you in a diet? She had a slender body, so I didn't really think she needed it for that.
No, that's not it either. If I were on a diet, I'd be eating something more nutritious. It's unhealthy if you only eat bread crusts.
So you're giving them to me?
You shouldn't worry much about minor details. I had prepared sandwiches for today's lunch, and there were some crusts left.
Ah, so you made them yourself?
Yes, I brought them to feed the birds. They all flew away when you appeared, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. It seems I got in your way. So that's what she meant by I'm alone now. Aww. I do remember this now that I'm thinking back on it. I just need those mental triggers. Yeah, the birds flew away when he walks up, and so... Anyway.
No, I don't mind. That's why, at this rate, they'll go to waste. If it's fine with you, please take them.
My stomach rumbled again. There's no fighting against the hunger. I'll help myself then. I fished out a breadcrumb from the bag and bit into it. It was a little hard, but it was sweet and tasty on the inside. I was surprised as I was eating when I found the bag empty. Man, it's like I was in a trance while I was eating. Nishizono-san was resting her back against the gazelle kova tree. Right now, she wasn't looking at me. I wonder what those eyes of hers were looking at the time. Or perhaps, what those eyes weren't seeing. Thanks for the treat. I returned the now empty bag to Nishizono-san. Why won't you just throw it away, dude? Come on. There wasn't enough, but it should tide me over until the end of school. I'll grab something to eat before I head off to practice.
It wasn't anything special. I'm not being modest here. It's the undeniable truth.
She smiled slightly as she said this.
I should start heading back now.
She opened her parasol. I love that. Oh. I honestly want a parasol. I mean, it's kind of late in the season to get one because, it's already going towards fall. But I just feel like it's nice shade from the sun. It looks really cute. I don't know. I like parasols a lot. You know, they're not umbrellas. There's that big difference. You don't use them when it's raining. But I honestly, I would like to have a parasol. Honestly, if you knew me, you know my style is extremely weird. But,
Now, son, see you later.
yeah. See you later. Yeah. Not, oh, yeah, see you some other time. No, it's just, yeah. 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 Yep. Mm-hmm. Her figure, hidden beneath the parasol, was slowly fading away. Her white parasol gently swayed, basking in the afternoon sunlight. She must have delicate skin. Regardless of the time of day, whenever I saw her, she was always holding a parasol like that. Now then, what should I do? We're not done looking for a roommate for Coot yet. I messaged her with my cell phone and we meet up afterwards. Let's go! We resumed searching for a roommate. For a short breather, we went to the vending machine to buy some drinks. I took out my wallet and peered inside. Yikes, I don't have any small change. Oh, now, son, what's wrong? Coot, nothing much. I just don't have any change. Ah, I see, she said and produced her coin purse from her pocket. It was a small Mazarin wallet. I wonder why she brought it. It wasn't very girly. Why does it have to be girly? I mean, Coot is extremely girly and she's just amazing in every way, but she opened it and fished out a coin. I have a 500 yen coin today. She held on to it proudly with both hands as she showed it to me. A wallet with 500 yen coins looks rich, doesn't it? She said, turning the 500 yen coin between her thumbs and first fingers to show it off. I guess so. I made a wry smile, but I couldn't understand her feelings. That's so. I will present the jutsu to you. She inserted the coin. All the buttons on the vending machine blinked on. Are you sure, Coot? Yes, help yourself. Hey, Coot, you spoke Japanese just then. Alright, I'll take the cafe au lait. Ah, Kupi, cafe au lait riritsu. So that rather odd line, she pushed a button. A carton clattered down to the outlet. Here you go now, son. She poked a straw in the coffee and handed it to me. What should I get? She wasn't able to make a quick decision. I have this. She pushed a button. Why did you choose with your eyes closed? It seemed strange to me, so I asked. No particular reason now, son. But isn't it exciting to let fate decide sometimes? The cafeteria menu, for example, I don't know, I don't know whether it's chance or destiny, she said, looking at me with her left eye. You buy a food ticket with your eyes closed too, then? Yes, you can enjoy a thrilling meal, for example. For an example, well, something like udon soba. Udon soba? Udon and soba mixed together. It's like a hybrid menu, I guess. It was great. Retsutayaji. If I get the chance. For a while, we enjoyed our soft drinks. I glanced over at Coot. She was holding her juice carton with both hands and sucking noisily in the straw. The sunlight was pouring into the corridor overlooking the courtyard, and it was also shining on Coot's flaxen hair. For no particular reason, I found myself gazing at her hair. Now, son. What? I mean, her hair is gorgeous. It's fucking gorgeous. I took the straw from my mouth, and I tossed the carton into the trash can. I was covering my embarrassment after suddenly getting caught staring at her. Is something the matter? Well, what? She's so short that I could see her hair from the top of her head. No, you seem to be focused on something. Was the cafe au lait bad? No, it wasn't. I was just what? It would have been a little too embarrassing to tell Coot I had just been staring at her hair, so I said nothing, showing a faint smile instead. For Refafi? Oh, really? She nodded, drinking her juice. She seemed to understand. It seemed like she really wanted to know what I was thinking, so she continued drinking her juice, watching the view of the courtyard. Oh. She stopped drinking. What's the matter, Coot? What do you think she's doing over there? I looked at where she pointed, and a girl was standing over there. It looks like she's just a normal student. There's nothing strange about her. Yes, it does, but look. The girl was taking a few steps, unaware that she was being watched, and then she stopped. She's moving. Of course she moves. She's alive after all, but that wasn't what she wanted to say. Naoi-san, could you wait here for a minute? Sure, Coot. She gave me her unfinished juice. Coot hurried over towards the girl, walking pitter-patter. Is she heading over to ask the girl what she's doing? Thinking about her unending curiosity made me smile wryly again. As always, Coot was gesturing wildly as she spoke. After they exchanged a few words, Coot nodded. Sorry it took so long, Naoi-san. She hurried back over to me with her little steps. Well, you gotta wonder what you talked to her about. What did you ask? I asked if she was stepping on something interesting. Stepping on what? The shadow stepping game. I thought she was playing that. She said, pointing at her own shadow. She'd be quite the weird one to be spending her day playing the shadow stepping game, I think. You do? I think it's quite elegant and attractive. Elegant and attractive, are you sure? I'll have to try that sometime, Coot. Just so you guys are aware of Coot's preferences. What did she say? Of course I am not, she said. Thought as much. Naoi-san, thank you. I handed her back her juice. She began drinking it again. By the way, Coot, how was it? Or how is it? It has a strange flavor. The writing on the carton said it was tiramisu juice. Oh my god. Wow. I'm having a lot of trouble uploading. I hate this fucking computer, but I don't have a video editor on this, so I don't have a choice. Writing on the carton, it said it was tiramisu juice. Why tiramisu? Looking at it, there was one strange drink after another listed on the vending machine. What? A weird juice week? I read the sticker on the vending machine. In this lineup, Cafe Olay is the odd one. I think there are bigger issues here. The vending machine next to the gym is sometimes a mystery. We should ask around here. I suppose so. She sat down on the bench in front of the girl's dorm with a thoughtful look. What is it, Coot? I suppose my request would be a bother to anyone. It may be a little late for that already. Don't worry, I'm sure they won't mind, probably. Wafu. Who do you think would be the best roommate for me, Naoi-san? However, in the end, no one had given a definite answer. Well, there isn't much we can do about it. Let's keep searching a little longer. Yes, but I can't just selfishly make you waste your entire lunch break on me. I'll continue searching on my own. Never mind, I thought. But she was already returning the way we had come before I could answer. Break time. I'm so thirsty. I began chatting with Masato just as the school bell rang. Reading aloud in modern Japanese class had made me thirsty. Oh, here, drink this. He placed a 2-liter plastic bottle on my desk with a loud thud. It looked like green tea on the outside, but there was something brown inside. What's this? It's a self-made muscle exercise drink. No thanks. But no, hold on. Doesn't self-made muscle exerciser sound cooler? They're both fine because I'm not going to drink any. Musculu exerciser definitely sounds cooler. See? Somehow it seems like they have some unfathomable understanding to each other. We have a lot of freaking saves here. Play with Masato, wander. Let's go buy some juice. We're thirsty. I headed for the vending machine, making my way down the corridor. On my way there, I ran into a familiar face. Huh? Komari-san.
Fue?
Hearing my voice, she turned around.
Oh, there you are. You're going to the vending machine too, Riki-kun?
Yeah.
Then let's go together. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Alright, let's go. I fucked that up. She was cheerful and carefree as always. I hope my voice... I think that's out. We put the path leading to the vending machine in the front of the gym.
La 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 la.
She seemed to be happy without any apparent reason. You sure are in high spirits, Komari-san.
Yeah, I love walking in the courtyard on warm days. I don't like it when it's cold. It'd be so nice if only spring could last forever.
Yeah.
Yep, the weather is so great, it makes me feel great too.
I followed her steps as she was cheerfully walking along the pathway.
That's right, Riki-kun. She turned around and walking backward now. I have an extra cup. I left it in the club room. Let's have some snacks together sometime.
Yeah, that's fine, but it seemed dangerous for her to keep walking that way. Settle down a bit, you're way too excited.
I'm fine,
and then she bumped into someone from the opposite direction.
Wah! I'm so sorry.
She was apologizing so strenuously that it made the other person cringe a bit. Now, it's probably the best that you calm down a little, I suggested with a sigh. She's the kind of person who would get distracted looking at a butterfly and would fall right down the stairs. We arrived at the vending machine. I was hesitating for a bit, but chose a sports drink in the end. She raised her voice looking at the plants growing by the gym. What's wrong?
Dandelions.
She squatted down and in front of her I saw a big white dandelion seed clock. Seems like just about anything can catch your attention, Komari-san. I smiled a bit, watching it how she tilted her head, matching the movement of the dandelion slowly swaying in the wind. I slowly nursed my drink while watching her.
Foo?
She began blowing on the dandelion. Oh,
Foo.
seems like she wanted to blow its seeds into the wind.
Foo. Foo.
She tried over and over again, and...
Foo.
Hey, she collapsed and I hurried to try and catch hold of her. You don't need to blow so hard that you pass out. She shook her head. It's fine to be earnest about something, but she should really use some common sense. It'd be easier if you simply plucked them out of the flower.
But that would be a pity.
Huh?
I think it would hurt if I plucked it.
Really? I see. Once again, she turned towards the dandelion and took a breath. And... the dandelion seeds flew up in the air.
They flew!
She was watching them fly up in the air with a happy look on her face. She began blowing at the remaining dandelions. They flew far away in the southern wind. She watched this with a look of delight. Looking at her face, somehow I ended up smiling myself. For some reason, when she was happy, it made people around her happy as well. That's just the kind of person she is. Now, I mean, how can you not like Komari-san? Now, Kamakita! On our way back to the club room, we were stopped by the teacher of our next class.
Good afternoon, Sensei.
Oh, I just needed someone to help me. Huh? You need help with something? I'm sorry, there's a handout I urgently need for the next class. Could you make some copies for me? Copy it, huh? What should I do? Fuck you, Sensei! Wait. There we go. I mean, take on the task. Sure, I don't mind. But should I make copies for everyone in the class? It might take a while, but it's fine if you're late to class. I'm counting on you. Alright, I understand. I took the handout of the copy card from the teacher. There are about 4 pages in all. Both sides of every page, please. I sighed as he left us with those words and started walking away. Oh my, I must be on short of luck today.
It's fine. We'll be done in no time if we do it together.
But there's only one copy card.
Right.
With that, we can only use one copy machine. Well, let's go then.
Okay.
The copy room was near the faculty office. I headed there along with Komari-san. A number of copiers and engraving machines were lined up there. There were also some machines I was unfamiliar with. The newspaper club or broadcasting committee members would probably know how to use them, though. I inserted the copy card into the copy machine. The teacher's copy card has unlimited uses.
That's awesome!
As I inserted the card, Unlimited appeared on the display. Copiers that students could use can also be found in the library and the school store.
Huh? Isn't it Riki-kun?
Hearing a voice, I turned around, and there was Sayagusa-san holding a package of A4 recycled paper in her hands.
Oh, Kamari-chan, you too? Yahoo! Yahoo!
They greeted each other in a friendly manner. Sayagusa-san, who often visited our classroom, had already become friends with everyone, and it seemed like she was on good terms with Kamari-san.
Oh, Haru-chan, do you have some business here as...
Oh, man. Now I'm thinking of freaking, what's his bucket? Honey's Ozuka-senpai. Now, Haru-chan. Anyway.
Do you have some business here as well? Well, something like that.
You were asked to copy something?
I ran into the dorm head earlier. Oh my, that was harsh. That was really harsh.
Did you return past curfew again and make her angry?
Well...
She dodged the question by laughing.
You really shouldn't be doing that all the time. Of course I reflected on my actions. Yep.
So she didn't reflect on anything.
Riki-kun, is that the handout for the next class?
Looks that way. It was needed on a short notice. The copy machine kept on spitting out sheets of paper one by one.
Looks like it'll take a while, huh?
I wonder. I have a feeling it will, since there are 4 pages that I need to copy at both sides.
I see.
She set the package of paper on the bench, but she didn't show any inclination to begin working after that. Sayagusa-san, won't you be late to class if you don't get started soon?
Well, that's how it is,
She seemed to be looking for something. She was tapping on the pocket of her uniform restlessly.
What's the matter?
Could it be?
Yep.
Don't tell me you don't have a copy card.
Well, to be honest, that's just how it is.
Don't me.
Riki-kun or Kamari-chan, can you lend me your card?
I saw this coming.
I don't have one, I'm sorry. No, that's not your fault. I don't have one either, we're the same! So that's why, Riki-kun, could you lend it to me for a moment?
No can do, besides this is the teacher's card.
Really? Don't you have your student's card on you?
Well, I sure do. The many copiers on campus, of course, weren't free of charge. Students used copy cards that were similar to prepaid cards. They were sold in the school store. A card for 110 pages went for 500 yen. That's about 50 cents for 110 pages? That's not bad at all. I had a brand new card, good for 110 copies in my pocket.
Won't you lend it to me for a moment? I'll give it back later.
It can't be helped. I handed my card to her.
I'll help you. Thanks.
She handed the sheets of paper to Kamari-san. How many pages do you need?
About 30. It's a notification about enforcements of stricter discipline in the dorm.
What? I looked at the sheet of paper Kamari-san was feeding into the copier. The Be Late to School and Die Week. Strict observance of the curfew. God damn. They really go for it all with those headlines, man. On top of that, there was a list of students who require special attention written on it, and at the top of the list was Sayagusa-san.
It looks like I'm in the limelight.
It's not just like it. You really are. Thinking of the dorm head's perspective, making her copy this must have been intended as punishment.
A4, slam.
Wah! She got caught in the copy machine.
Kamari-chan, looks like you're having fun. I'm not. Help me.
She shook her head frantically. Well, it was the first time I'd seen anyone do this.
Alright, let's use this rare opportunity and copy Kamarin. Let's scan.
Click. She pressed the start button. The copy machine made a loud sound and began operating. Well, let's help her already. I opened the lid and helped her stand up. Are you alright?
I was so startled.
How should I put it? She's the kind of person who can't take their eyes off of him.
This is horrible.
Amid a pitch black blot, there was something that resembled Kamari-san's squashed face. How should I say it? This is gross.
I'm gross.
I noticed that Kamari-san's copies continued coming out.
Hey, didn't you make too many?
I pressed the cancel button to stop it from printing any more copies.
Oh, I forgot to change the number of copies.
You just wasted 14 copies.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get you a new card later.
You'd better.
By the way, but they have artistic value, so let's put them up all over the school. The title is 14 Sheets of Kamarine. Look, when you put them together like this, they grow artistic. Stop that.
What an odd pair they are. Jesus. I turned the copy machine back on. I looked at Sayagusa, who was humming while operating the copier, and started to doubt whether there was any meaning to this notification.
Hey, Riki-kun.
What?
I like the smell of freshly printed paper. Soybeans are used to make soy ink, so I think, if you think of it, it's a tasty smell. Really?
Oh, wait, that's the other way around. Whatever. She was interested in something that had nothing to do with the actual purpose of the notification.
Is something wrong?
It's nothing.
You're weird, Riki-kun.
I had a feeling that the one being strange was Sayagusa-san pressing the sheet of paper against her nose. The copy machine began to beep.
I'm done. Thanks to you both.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
I took the card back from her and noticed something. You left the papers on the bench, Sayagusa-san.
You can use them.
Huh?
There probably won't be enough paper.
As if her words were a signal, the copier emitted a warning sound.
Oh, it stopped.
Please load paper. Yeah, you're right.
I'll see you later. Thanks for lending me the card.
Wait, Sayagusa-san. She's gone. She already disappeared before I could say anything else. Let's load the paper.
Let me handle it. There's some left here, too. Let's put them in together.
Okay. She opened the paper tray, which was naturally empty. We adjusted the settings and resumed copying. The first thing that came out was a copy of Kamari-san.
You mixed up the papers. I got it wrong.
She's adorable. She's precious. It took 15 minutes to finish.
Let's go back.
She started walking, the copies held in her hands. That's alright, I'll take them.
It's fine.
Actually, I was the one who was asked to do it.
Then let's divide them in half.
She gave me half of the handouts and we returned to the classroom. After our next class ended, I had been helping Masato, who was asked to clean up the instruments in the science classroom, and we were returning to our classroom.
Sorry for making you help me.
Don't sweat it. Besides, you helped me before as well. Every day, different students were randomly asked to clean the labware. Who in the world's done such a thing? What have they done? Find out next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click that thumbs up button down below for me because you already know your support's greatly appreciated. And of course, leave a comment in the comment section and let me know your thoughts on the series thus far, as well as hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already, because you already know you guys are going to want to watch more Little Busters, obviously. So you got to hit that subscribe button for future content, and we'll see you all next time.